How's it going, Nowhere crew? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a pretty cool house for you. We have this little abandoned farmstead. This house seems to have been built probably 100-ish years ago, had an extension put on it at some point. There's a lot of stuff left behind. It is tagged up a little bit and has been tossed about. So I do apologize if there's any profane graffiti and stuff like that. I try my best to blur it out, but I miss stuff sometimes. I do apologize for the wind noise if there's any. I do have the microphone on, but it is extraordinarily windy today. So I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna go look outside of this place, then head inside, see what we can find. So let's go, guys. So we have this beautiful farmhouse right here. You can see that there has been an extension put on it at some point, or it looks like there was an extension put on it. It's been abandoned, it seems like, since 2017. Since then, it's in an area with another really popular abandoned spot. So it has a lot of foot traffic, unfortunately, and it's led to it being pretty smashed up. Fortunately, that is the case sometimes with these houses. This would have been a nice little starter house for somebody, but at this point it's just in too much disrepair to make it even worth it. As you can see, there's just debris thrown everywhere. There's car parts, spare wood. There may have been a shed here at some point, I'm not sure. But the place is in pretty rough shape. I don't mind the car, that's Ethan's car. You can see all the smashed out windows. Pretty unfortunate. So this was probably added on at some point, this back area here. What I really like is that they have their own little shop. And Ethan used to be friends with somebody that was renting this, I guess, at one point, and there used to be an actual car sitting here at one point. An old, I think he said a Lincoln, I believe. So they have quite a big garage. They definitely did a lot of work on cars in here at one point. We got belts and everything like that. Anything you'd really need to do some tune-ups, stuff like that. Got some taillights sitting on the ground right there. It's a pretty big garage. I mean, I'd love to have a space like this. It's really undeniable how much of an asset a garage of this size could be to somebody. Interestingly, we have a couple of Kodak slides. Might be impossible for you guys to see that, but there's Goodyear tires sitting on display. Maybe a car. It's pretty rough to see. But we do have a couple other ones. I did check them. They're all rotted out, so you can't tell what they are. Obviously, this was a farming land at some point. Some photos I found inside would indicate, maybe as late as 58 they were here. That could be completely wrong, obviously, but, who knows? The Golden Falcon. It's kind of cool. A beautiful porch. It's pretty rotted out. Looks like somebody took a VHS tape and just threw all the tape everywhere. Look at that, that's a shame. Yeah, there's your tape right there. It was Little City that they destroyed. But they had quite a big property, obviously. They were farming on this land at one point. I don't believe that they are now, obviously. Or they haven't been for quite a few years. So we have this little porched area. Not sure exactly what they are using this for, or were using it for, but this leads to the kitchen. Nothing really crazy going on in here. Okay. I think that's a fairly good look at the outside. We're gonna go head inside and see what we can find. All right, guys, so now that we've checked out the outside of this house, We're gonna go walk up to the front, going through the front door. So I do apologize to start with if there is some vulgar graffiti. There's not tons I can really do about it. So first comes first, this house is split up into two different homes, or it's two sections. So this right side here is one part of the house, and the left side here is the other part of the house. So they must have put an extension on it at some point. Missing the entire front door. It's been simply uninstalled from the house. So you got quite a bit left behind. A lot of garbage, some dog food. Looks like around Christmas time this house was vacated. Got the garland and some decorations. Pretty old construction with the way this wall is done. But looks like it was maybe updated in the 70s sometime. Okay, right away, I'm gonna have to blur something. So this entire floor here is just like pornographic movies. Like this entire section right here. So obviously I can't show you guys that or I'll get demonetized and a strike on my channel. Some pretty nice etched glass here. Interesting that they put the cardboard in front of it like this. Maybe they're trying to keep heat in. Or it's just to cover it off when it was abandoned so you couldn't see. Gotta avoid that area. Gonna have to be careful because I would assume if there's those kind of DVDs here, there's probably more throughout the house. So I apologize, I can't show you more of this room, but you know, kind of is what it is. We do have this linoleum flooring. It's in quite bad shape. This door here leads to the other half of the house, but I'm going to stick to this side for now. I got some family photos right here. She got quite a few family photos. We got this old vent right here too. Wow, we got a lot of family photos. Old Polaroid right there. Okay, so this right here is the kitchen, I believe. Yeah, this is the kitchen. They've left behind a lot of books, such like that. It's a shame because like you could just donate the books instead of just sitting them here and letting them rot. That's more the developer's fault, I would say, than the family that owned it. Got a class photo right there. Yeah, there's a lot of family photos, like right here. It's too curled. I can't hold it open to show you, but it looks like a beach day photo potentially. This is a photo from 1974. These are probably close to that same age. Actually, there's a lot of photos here. Let me collect them all and I'll show you guys them. So this is a good handful of them. It's interesting because like this one here is from October 1957. This one's 58 around Christmas time. This one here is 1959. Some very old photos. I'm surprised that they're still sitting in here. Surprised they wouldn't have taken these with them. This was December 57 at Christmas, obviously. This is a little girl with Santa at Christmas. You know, this is a farmstead, so I don't know if these photos are from here or if they're just from other areas. I don't know if they were taken at this house, but it's pretty cool that they're still here. This would have been the kitchen table. Or not the kitchen table, the kitchen counter. Some baby photos. Got this weird suspicion. Oh boy. I don't know what happened here that all these photos are just sitting behind. But they're just sitting in like the sink. Like that's a tragedy just for these to be sitting in a sink in an abandoned house. You know what I mean? Like these photos are like 70 years old, some of them. There's even more here. Like this is Santa Claus drinking. Is that what I'm seeing? Is it Santa Claus drinking? Yeah, Santa Claus with a beer. Like 1958, guys. Absolutely insane. I'm surprised the vandals haven't destroyed those, to be honest. House is in pretty bad shape, like the ceiling's falling in. This is a bathroom, I believe. Just one of those showers that you just kind of drop in. The Speed Hay kinetic power multi-loop thrilling stunt action. I like that. That's cool. Okay. So that leads outside. We've already gone outside, so we don't need to do that. There must have been a photo album somewhere that I'm missing that had all these photos in it, because there's no way. Maybe this was a little office space. Not sure. Oshawa Public School, grade 8. This is just garbage. Some old 50s-ish furniture, probably. So this has 2 basement entrances, so we will just quickly check out down here. Quite a lot of paint peeling. It's actually strange, like this is a fairly easy basement to get into. A lot of these farmhouse basements are quite the pain to get into. They're usually really small, the entrances. Not sure if this is a flagstone foundation or not. It's obviously been updated over the years. Not the flagstone, the wiring and stuff like that. There's probably at one point a wood-burning stove right there. Keep the house warm. But a lot of those vents have been shut off or, paneled off so that they can use a little bit better of like a furnace system, like a central heat system. And you can see where they've added brick, probably to extend the house. So this was probably the original side. I guess I'll just go down this way to the rest of the basement while I'm here. Old metal cabinet. Don't know if this connects up with the other basement. I don't believe it does. Got your either well or sump pump would have gone there. Okay. Missed over here. Got some car parts. Some radios, taillights, a cluster. You have quite a nice back porch. I do like that a lot. Okay, so let's get to the other side. Check that out. All right, so I almost forgot to go up here. Wow, it is packed full of stuff in here. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at how many Pepsi boxes there are. Some cool floral wallpaper. Over there's kind of cool, but a little sketchy without the railing, so I'll probably just leave that be. This almost looks like a squatter was living in here. Just beer bottles, garbage everywhere, flipped over couches. Like, not a nice place to be. Yeah, they really liked Pepsi, my gosh. Look at me over there. Got a dartboard there at some point. They probably use this as like a little hangout area. Yeah, nothing crazy. Just really, really packed full of stuff. So the two homes connect. I mean, it looks like they're two different houses completely. This one obviously being much more modern. But pretty interesting that they have their own entrance. Alright, so obviously this was the living room. It is just a lot of stuff on the ground. A lot of stuff that they deemed as trash or not stuff that they wanted to take with them, obviously. Get some vinyl records there. But it's just a mess. I mean, I don't think it was this much of a mess when they left. People have been through here, obviously, and they've tossed lots of the stuff around. Got some white girl boots right there. I used to have these fold-out tables at my grandparents' cottage. So that's kind of like a throwback back in like 2000 and, I don't know, 2009, 2010. Got some white substance. Is this a urine sample? I hope not. I don't think it is. That'd have been kind of gross. They even had to tag the table, of course. Got those original looking vents. It's a pretty big bathroom. It's very tall ceilings. Got our Nob Hill Farm baskets. Got a few of those myself. I love them. It's actually not a bad bathroom at all. I don't see a toilet, though. Is there not a toilet in this? Oh, went right there. I was going to say, I'm like, how do they have no toilet in their bathroom? All right. They're using a KFC bucket as a garbage can. Okay. That's funny, but like awkward at the same time. This looks like they're signing their marriage license, probably. That's what it looks like, at least. This leads over to, I don't know what this room would have been, to be honest. We got this. No, this is real brick. I guess this was probably another just living space. When's this from? 2017, so maybe that's the last time they were living here. Oh boy, here we go again. We got a bunch of family photos just sitting around again. Oh, we got a film camera too. So that was probably the camera that they used to take a lot of these photos, man. Class photos here. When was this from? '87 to '88 was this class photo. Yeah, we got some old photos here. Yeah, I don't understand leaving the family photos. That's something I've never understood with houses like this. Like, look at them. They're just buried underneath debris and rubble. And there's tons of them. Like, I can just... Like, watch this. All of these photos, 96. It's just kind of shocking that they just leave it. But obviously they didn't care about them, or they didn't have the opportunity to come and get them, which is even more of a shame, I think. So what is this? Little kitchen area as well. Maybe a laundry room. Nope, kitchen area. We got a microwave right there. Car keys. What do you think the corn's from? Expired 2017, so yeah, 2017 was probably the last time somebody was living here. Little back or side entrance to the house. Oh, it's funny, they must have had a Volkswagen Golf. This is a headlight, a passenger side headlight for a like 1999 and a half to 2005 Volkswagen Golf Mark IV, one of my favorite cars, my first car actually. That is the headlight. I've taken those out many a time. They're not very good headlights. It's a nice painting. Too bad there's a hole in the canvas now. So we got some smashed up windows. You know, the pretty typical stuff. So we do need to go upstairs. And then that'll pretty much wrap up the house, guys. Head up this way. Got quite a few different records here. I don't know what the sizes are. I'll be straight up with you. Yeah, we got lots of different records, though. Okay, I gotta block out something for a second. We got a dirty video again. Somebody's taking the pleasure in throwing this dresser down the staircase. Probably the same people that tagged this. This was 2023, obviously. Oh boy, that is a squeeze and a half. Okay. So this room, one of the bedrooms in the house. Pretty tossed about. You can see that there's some holes from animals. Again, gotta avoid the dirty. They're everywhere. There's so much pornography in this house. It's unsettling. We do got some film negatives. But, you know, pretty quaint little bedroom, nothing crazy to it. What was this? Happy 40th birthday, Bonnie. Try to make it to at least 2 a.m. Love, John. Probably another little bedroom. But yeah, very, very tossed about, very rough. I mean, it's a pretty rough place. You could get out to the roof if you wanted to right there. Stickers are kind of cool. Wow, look at the amount of fur on that. Okay, so I did forget actually that there is a basement on this side as well. So check that out quickly. Another furnace area, oil heater, little workshop space. Cashing in on direct marketing. Drop shipping per profit. So they were trying to do a side hustle. They're trying to hustle down here. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty rough down here. It's nothing crazy to see. Lots of chemicals, lots of stuff like that. Alright guys, well I really hope you enjoyed this one. This was a very cool little farmstead. Quite a lot of stuff left behind, but there's some really cool stuff. It's really a shame of all those family photos just sitting in like the sink and on the floor like that. I hate seeing that. Always take your family photos because you never know, guys. You never know. But with that, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a comment down below. Smash that like button. Let's see if we can do 125 likes on this video. That'd be pretty cool. And if you haven't, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers, so if you could help me get there, that'd be absolutely amazing. I think right now, as of filming this, it's like December 13th or something like that. We're at 90,000. That is absolutely insane, guys. So thank you so much for getting me to 90K. Never in my wildest dreams would I think we'd be anywhere near that, but it's been a crazy year. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.